Good morning and happy rodeo week to you, my friends, and happy Monday. I hope that everyone had a wonderful weekend. So, with that being said, if everyone can please stand up and remember, friends, that left is green and right is red. And which hand goes over your heart? Right hand facing the flag. And let's begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty, friends, today is recitation day. So that means during morning live, we will do our recitation followed by our color by number. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with morning meeting. So really quickly, very first thing we have to do is see who our student of the day will be. On Friday, our student of the day was Anya. So that means that today's student of the day is Ruby Adams. Come on down. So if Ruby was here, the very first thing Ruby would do is turn the clock to morning. Okay. And then, of course, Ruby would write first and last name. But because Ruby isn't here, Mrs. Harlow will go ahead and do that for her. Okay. Ruby Adams. Okay. And of course, Mrs. Harlow would give Ruby her student of the day sticker. And then Mrs. Harlow would give Ruby a pointer and say, all righty, young lady, you are on. So then Ruby would say, this here thing is called a calendar. And this here is called a month. And what month are we in? February. And this here is called the year. And what year are we in? 2021. Now, friends, if yesterday was Sunday, then that means that today is Monday. And look here. That's our smiley face. That is to remind us that today is recitation day. So we'll go ahead and put our smiley face away until next month's recitation. All right, so let's just double check on our days of the week. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And how many days are in a week? 7 days in a week. And let's go ahead and do our months of the year, beginning with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And of course, friends, we have 12 months in a year. So it looks like we have a number day missing. Let's go ahead and count and see what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Ooh, 22. Friends, that is a special number, but we'll do that once we place it up here. Now let's go ahead and do our ABC pattern. Here we go. Parallelogram, square, hexagon. 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 parallelogram. And of course, we are looking for 22. And we know that 22 is a special number because we can read it from left to right and right to left. Now, the only numbers you can read left to right and right to left are the numbers. Say them with me. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99. And how come? They are the same number. So let's go ahead and help Ruby with the letters in the month. So we're going to start off with capital F, E, B, R, Danilian U, Danilian A, R, and monkey tail Y. February. And then we're going to finger space. And what two digits are we writing today? A 2 and a 2. And a 2 and a 2 makes what number? Correct. 22, followed by, is a comma a number or is it a space? It is a space. And please go ahead and help me with the digits in the year. 2, 0, 2, 1. Now let's go ahead and read today's date with Ruby. So here we go. Today's date is Monday, February 22nd, 2021. Now really quickly, friends, this week we will only come to school today, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we will only be in school 3 days. We will not come to school on Thursday, which is rodeo day, nor Friday. Okay, so we are going to be off of school Thursday, Friday. Then, of course, we're off on Saturday, and then we're off on Sunday, but we will come back on Monday. So we will have 4 days off. Okay. All right, friends. So if Friday, we were here 120 days, what would today be? Well, what comes after 120? 121. Let's draw out our great big bundle of 100s, followed by Mr. 10. So 110, 120. Now we need Mrs. Ones. 121. So now let's go ahead and graph this on our days in school. Graph. All right. So in our 100s column, we are going to write a 1. In Mr. 10's column, 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then in Mrs. 1's column, 1. So now let's see if our days in school tag matches our days in school graph. Do we have one great big bundle of 100s? Do we have 2 Mr. 10s? Do we have 1 Mrs. 1s? So how many days have we been in school? 121. Wow! What is that you say? What? What? Oh my gosh. Friends, you are correct. 121 days is a special number. Look here. We can read it from left to right and right to left. Wow, great job on picking that up, friends. That is so impressive. Excellent. All right, friends, it is now time for coin cup, coin cup, coin cup. And of course, in our coin cup, we have some pennies. As I draw them out and drop them into the cup, you will count with me as I write the tally mark. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tally up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tally up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Tally up. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Tally up. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Tally up. 25, 26, 27. So now, remember, when you see these bundles, we count by fives. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tally up. 5. So let's go ahead and count and see what we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. Very, very good, friends. All right. It is now time for our mystery bag. Dun, dun, dun. So please go ahead and turn on your morning brains and listen for my clues. So friends, today in my mystery bag, I first placed 8 dimes and 2 pennies. Picture that in your brain. I then put 1 dime and 6 pennies. I want to know how many dimes and how many pennies are in my bag. So, first things first is I have to write down. Okay, so let's move over here. Of course, I'm going to write my dimes and penny column. Okay, so first things first, I first placed 8 dimes and 2 pennies. So I know that dimes and pennies need a cent sign. Okay? And then I placed 1 dime and 6 pennies. Okay? I know I'm going to do a cent sign there. Now we know that if I place 8 dimes and 2 pennies, then I place 1 dime and 6 pennies. Definitely know that that is a some more. All right. So now let's see how many pennies we have. 2 plus 6, or 6 plus 2. So put 6 in your brain. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we should have 8 pennies. Let's see how many dimes. 8 plus 1. Well, what comes after 8? 9. So we should have 9 dimes and 8 pennies. So let's check to see if that is correct. Let's see if we have 9 dimes. Make sure all of this out. I'm going to sort my coins. That means I'm going to put all my dimes in one pile. and all my pennies in a different pile. All right, so first off, let's count and see how many dimes we have. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9 dimes. So far that's correct. And let's see how many pennies we have. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8 pennies. So that's correct. Now we need to figure out how much money that is total. And of course, we're going to start off with our dimes because they're worth more. And they are worth, how many cents are they worth? They're worth 10 cents. All right, so here we go. Count with me, and we're going to count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now we're going to use the pennies. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. 98 cents. So let's see if that's what we wrote on our morning meeting board. 98 cents. Ding, 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 ding. That was fantastic, friends. We got that correct. Phew! Because what's happening is we're getting so many dimes and pennies that I get a little confused. So thank you there for helping me on that. All right, really quickly, friends, let's go ahead and count with Ruby. Let's do even numbers. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. How about backwards from hundreds? 1,000, 900, 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 0. Let's go ahead and go back from tens. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Great job. Odds. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. And let's go ahead and count by fives. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Excellent, friends. All right, and remember on Friday, I said that we would be counting on our hundreds chart, adding 10 to a number. On Friday, we started at 4. Okay? So today, let's go ahead and do, how about we start at 7? And remember, when we're adding 10 to that number, we're going to go downward. So here we go. 7, 17, 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97. Great job, friends. All right. So really quickly, before we sign off, let's look at our digital clock. Digital clock reads 12:30 or half past 12 o'clock. Analog clock reads 9:30 or half past 9 o'clock. So we have to match our analog to our digital. So we need to find 12:30. Okay, so here we go. And I want you to pay attention to the hour hand. First things first, though, I think we should locate 12 o'clock. All right, so there's 12 o'clock right there. And now let's go ahead and try and find half past 12 o'clock. Pay attention to the red hand, the hour hand. Look what's happening. You see it? It is moving, friends. So here is 12:30. The hour hand has moved away from being right up on the 12. It has moved just almost off of the 12. So now our hour hand will be between the 12 and the 1. Okay. And what is another way to say 12:30? 12:30. Analog clock reads 12:30. Digital clock reads 12:30. Great job. All right, friends. So in just a little bit, I will see you for Morning Live. Remember, ready for your recitation, standing up nice and tall, projected voice, and not speaking like a mouse because we need to be able to hear you. All right. And then once we finish with that, we will continue with our color by number. All right. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye, friends.